Hey, what's up YouTube? How you doing? My name is Kofi Baraka and this is the first episode of Kofi Baraka's World. And today our subject is Sesame Place, Sesame Street, and how it ain't for our race. But before we start, I want to give a few shout outs real quick. I want to shout out people that influence me. I gotta definitely give a shout out to my wife. I gotta give a shout out to my children. And I also gotta get a shout out to the YouTubers who really kind of blessed me in terms of information and knowledge. So I got 10 top people right now. The first one is Jordan the Chosen One. We also got my man Mark the Messenger. We got Gracefully Broken. We got Spiritual Tie. We also got the Queen Cup, Conspiracy Talk. We also got Track Beats, Chris, and we got Rashid Jamal. Yo, let him out, you know what I mean? Keep your head up, brother. Also, we got Dante Young. We got my man Akeem Pierre. Also, we got Yaki the Healer. He definitely changed my lifestyle, my family lifestyle in terms of our dietary. All these beautiful brothers and sisters, thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, we're gonna get to the subject at hand. So, first things first, I'm a historian, so we're gonna dive deep. Everyone's been talking about Sesame Place, but I want to get some information behind the scenes, So first things first, a lot of people don't realize Sesame Place, the conception of Sesame Place and Sesame Street all came from a black man. Yeah, I said it, a black man. And the black man name is Dr. Chester Middlebrook Pierce. Yes. This brother is from New York. He was born 1927. The location he was born at, it was like 10% black, 9% white. So he know racism. And this brother had a phenomenal life. He's American psychologist. He was the high school class president during his time. He has an AB degree from Harvard College. He also has an MD, Harvard Medical School degree as well. And this brother was the first African American professor at Massachusetts General Hospital. So those are some great accolades thus far. And he was a commander in the U.S. Navy. Not to mention, he helped integrated collegiate football during the 40s. He did all this shit. This nigga was like an X-Man. You know what I mean? True beast. You know what I mean? And this guy was like Paul Robeson. After Paul Robeson. You know what I mean? But nah, he had a phenomenal life. Later on in life, he was the president of the American Board of Psychiatry and Neurology. And of course, he was the senior consultant of Sesame Street. Not only he was the senior consultant of Sesame Street, when they first started, had a team of black mothers who made sure that the show was authentic. A lot of people don't know the actual set is based in Harlem, USA. The actual set is based on Harlem, USA. Them brownstones, that's 105th or 110th, and 135th. That's those brownstones. You know what I mean? They made a hood on purpose. And these were all professional educational psychiatrists doing this. You know what I mean? The actual budget was $8 million. So today that's like $59-60 million. And a lot of this information I'm speaking right now also came from my man, Cashflow Harlem. He's on YouTube. So please subscribe to his channel as well. His name is Cashflow Harlem. He's on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Quite amazingly, he had a 3-minute rap on a Nas beat, and he just spilled all this information and killed it. So please support the brother. But back to Sesame Place. Everyone knows that recently some videos went viral. Children, male and female, they were being neglected, not only from Rita, but a lot of the other monsters during the parades and during the actual, interacting, with the children, things of that sort. And they're actually being sued right now. Sesame Place via Sesame Street. So I wanted to give a brief history in terms of Sesame Street. Sesame Street was based off the influence of a civil rights movement. So during the time, Martin Luther King, who got murdered, and Robert F. Kennedy, who got murdered, and Fred Hampton, who got murdered, and Little Bobby Hutton, who got murdered, and all the brothers and sisters that got murdered. This was the influence. This was the 60s. This was the heat. You talking about riots in Newark and Paterson, New Jersey, and things of that sort. It was getting crazy, and the education was low for the children, so low that bringing D's and C's, but the content in terms of the television wasn't that best. You got Howdy Doody, and you also got Captain Kangaroo. During those times, there might be 4 or 5 little black brothers and sisters in there. And like I said, Sesame Street was ahead of its time. It was like Soul Train for kids. You gotta remember, no one never seen nothing like this before. You got kids from 2 years old, from kids to 25 years old watching this. This was like a phenomenon beyond phenomenon. And it's quite amazing, to tell you the truth. It's sad that they're going through this turmoil right now. You gotta think, during the 60s, 95% of the commercials was whitewash, and TV shows were whitewash as well. So the kids couldn't relate to a certain degree. And the show was cool. Like I said, it was like Soul Train. They had black celebrities. It was so good that Mississippi actually banned it. They banned the show. So you could see the influence of the show even early on. One of the first times you seen puppets with afros and gold chains and things of that sort. But Sesame Place, I want to tackle today. Sesame Place is quite interesting because it's located in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. You also got Sesame Place in San Diego, Texas. It used to be one in Japan, but now they're closed. Sesame Place is actually located in a racist area called Langhorne, PA, and Bucks County. I ain't trying to go to Bucks County. That sounds racist. I don't even like watching the Milwaukee Bucks at night, let alone go to Bucks County. So that shows you about that. Also, it was near Oxford Valley Mall. That's another racist area. That's the only mall I've been to that actually got like real cops in the mall. They look like RoboCop. You know what I mean? Usually when you go to a mall, you know what I mean, it got security, but this mall had real cops. You know what I mean? But my solution for Sesame Street, Sesame Place, we stopped watching it. We should supplement it, or maybe exchange it with maybe Tabitha Brown show. That's a really good show. Also, black parents, we gotta start doing, including myself, more research on these amusement parks, so we don't fall in this situation again. We should have our own amusement park. If it costs $8 million, which is today $60 million in terms of inflation, we should have an amusement park worth $100 million just for us. Speakers with reggae, vegan food, costume-friendly people, hiring young African Americans, maybe having a scholarship afterwards, once they work there after a while, something, And real quick, I want to give a shout out to some of the, Sesame Street. I'm kind of getting nostalgic right now. We got to give a shout out to Roscoe Orman. In the 70s, he was known as Willie Dynamite. We also got to give a shout out to Kevin Clash and Northern Calloway. They paved the way for Sesame Street. And like I said before, we got to start watching this show. We got to stop going to the park. We got to start protesting, and we got to make our mark. You know what I mean? Because this has to stop. This is not a joke. This has to stop. Sometimes I feel like because we in the bathing suits and stuff, our guard is down. So our guard got to be up all the time, especially when we have the kids. And like I said before, this is the first episode. I'm not going to say too much. There's going to be a lot more episodes. I just want to get my point across. You know what I mean? And also, just thank you for watching. If you want, you can subscribe to the bell. And of course, my name is Kofi Baraka. This is Kofi Baraka's World. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed one. Peace.